Okay guys, so just our final tutorial then is just going to look at making this a little bit more realistic, a little bit more lifelike. Okay, so let's get our home view up on there. There you are, that's what our frame's looking like at the moment, but it's all a sort of a solid grey and that's not really quite what we want. So I'm going to click on A for appearance. And then I'm going to come down. You've got all sorts of things: fabric and glass and leather and cloth and metal and mirror and so on and so on. And then we've got paint, and then we've got plastic. Okay, so I've come into the plastic one. I've gone down and I found the translucent colours, and I am now going to put my three colours on here. So let's just say that because I am well, I was going to say because I'm from the UK, let's do that. So I'm going to have red, white, and blue on mine, which you might think is a little bit corny, but there you are. It's just a nice, quick, simple solution for me. So I'm going to have some blue, I'm going to have some red, and I'm going to have some white on my frame, like so. Okay, now the only slight problem with that all looks okay, but this doesn't look very correct at all. If I come further down here, then, aha, here we go. We've actually got some acrylic. So I'm going to take clear acrylic and use that for my main body here. And there you are. Okay, if you wanted, you could use acrylic for the other pieces as well. It's entirely up to you. Oh no, that doesn't look right. What's happened there? Undo that. That wasn't the outcome I was expecting. Let's just put that back. Okay, so there's my frame. So now I've got, and again, you can go in, you can always look at your visual styles, and you could do things like shaded with, hidden edges, or just shaded maybe with no edges. And the only slight problem with that is look how hard it is to spot that clear acrylic. It's there, you can see it, but it's pretty much see-through. Anyway, you can play around with the textures, the colours and the materials until you get what you think is right. Let's go back to hidden edges only. Let's try that. I'm going to stick with that for the time being and just put back in my home style, my home view there. So final thing, and this is entirely optional to you, but in a sense that's my sort of finished 3D representation of things. One little thing that you might want to have a play with is, I think it's quite fun, if you come up into Insert and you press Decal, okay, then we can find an image and we can put it on a face. So let's select my face first of all, and I'm going to put it on this face here, okay, and then let's find my image, and oh, I've got these gorgeous students in this picture here. See if you recognize any of them. And then I can use my handle just to move that. Oops, I don't want to wrap that. So if you find a command that talks about chain faces, take that off. So I want to pull that across the page this way. Why is that not moving? Let me cancel that. Let me just undo, and I'm going to try that again. Insert, decal, select the face, that face there. Select the image, these happy people here. That looks a little bit better. I don't know what happened that first time. Might be better to leave that not clear until you've done this. Maybe that's better done afterwards. I'm going to just change my view around so I can see straight onto that because I think that's going to be slightly helpful. And I'm going to click my left right arrow and I'm just going to position that more in the center. Then I'm going to move it vertically, doing that 90 degrees like so. So that looks about in the middle, and yeah, and about the right sort of position. But it's a bit small. So if I come into scale, what I might want to do is change that to 1.5 and change that to 1.5, say. In fact, my width is still a little bit. Let's just change that to 1.6 and 1.6 on that one. Now that one looks a bit strange, isn't it? Well, it's a big jump from 1.5 to 1.6. I'm going to untick this chain faces and see if that makes a difference as well. 1.5. 1.4. Okay, that looks a little bit. Yeah, that's probably about okay, I think, to be honest. So let's click OK with that. And then let's go back to my home view. And then, final thing, I'm going to go back to my clear acrylic. And I'm going to do that. And enter. And there is my finished frame, complete with photograph of smiley, happy people. Have a go. If at first you don't succeed, like me, just go back a couple of steps and retry that. Now, if let's just pin that around and have a look from the back. And aha, look at that. That's a bit of crazy magic. Of course, that shouldn't quite work like that. It's almost like you're seeing straight through the back of the photo. But anyway, that's how, using that decal, insert decal button, you can just help to make things look really very much as you expect them to look when they're finally done. I'm going to take off those lines because the lines, I'm going to say shaded with no edges. There you go. That's my finished frame. All right. Well done. If you've got that far, you've done a great, great job. Well done, guys.